Forgot my freaking remote, everybody. But I'm Invisible Katana, and today I will be unboxing the April Loot Crate Fantasy. If you're wondering about the weird background and the ladder over there, I'm actually filming at my school, and this is like our supposedly soundproof media lab, but there are people in the other room. If they start laughing, you'll hear them laughing. So, lots of issues with this video, because I totally forgot my remote, so I can't do like my wireless on and off like I normally do. But oh, I think I have this upside down. Sweet. First things first, we got a t-shirt, which I knew we were getting. Jeez, this looks way bigger than a large. But nice red and black shirt. Honestly, I have no clue what this is from. I'm gonna instantly assume Game of Thrones because that's all I can think of. I know it's not Lord of the Rings, although I could easily be wrong about that too. But either way, I think this is a cool looking shirt. I always love dragons, so that's, if it's a dragon, it doesn't matter what it's from. It tends to look pretty freaking awesome. So that's a nice shirt. I like it. I think I like the last one better, the little James Bond thing that we got, because it was such a funny shirt to me. But this is a pretty cool shirt too, so I definitely like this one as well. Getting into it, oh, we got another bit of clothing. We have a bow tie here. Yeah, from the same people, from Black Tie Geek. They did the January Loot Crate. They had like the bow tie with, or not bow tie, but the regular tie with Space Invaders on it. So this time we have a little bow tie, like a D&D bow tie. It has, once again, dragons and some dice on it. So professional, got everything on. But this is pretty cool. A lot of red in here. Well, at least the first two things. Everything else is like black and brown and gold. So it's like the first two things are, you know, give you a little bit of red, and then everything else is kind of, I guess, typical, you know, fantasy colors. Things tend to be brown or dark. Oh, that's cool. I can't believe this is in here, but we have a deck of cards for the Princess Bride. They're playing cards, so I have to assume they'll be, you know, the characters from the film, but it'll be like this character's the Joker, this character's the King, Queen, this and that, which is actually pretty awesome for fans of the movie, like myself. I actually saw that maybe a year or two ago. So let's see what we got. So you can probably hear the people outside the door. Oh, this is cool. Okay, well, there's like nothing on the cards. Okay, there is stuff on the cards. There are no pictures, they're just the numbers and the symbols, but they actually look kind of cool. I don't know if that's really showing up too well from all the way back here, but they look kind of cool. I love the design on the back. That's actually pretty awesome. And then we have the first card that I saw right here. I guess you could count this as like, you know, your big Joker if you want to, or whatever you want to consider, or the Ace maybe, you know, if you want to do it that way. But these are cool. I like the art on them. That's definitely pretty nice. It's not inconceivable. So that's a nice little one. I wasn't thinking of this at all when I was thinking fantasy. I instantly went to like, you know, Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and other cool stuff. Oh, this is awesome. I don't know what this is yet, but this is cool. I like this. 9 3/4 from Harry Potter, of course. It's a bag tag. That's actually pretty awesome. I just like the way it looks. It's like it's rubber, so simple enough material. It's not like hardwood or anything crazy that if you drop it you'll break it. So definitely built for nerds. Oh, it's very durable. It's like an actual bag tag for when you travel and stuff like that. So be prepared to see these if you travel to conventions a lot. I'm sure a bunch of people are going to be having these all over their bags, because that's actually pretty sweet. I've never seen these before, never looked them up, but that's kind of nice. Let's see. This is something inflatable, I think. It looks like it. So let's get into this with the gold and white. So typical stuff. See ya. Alright, let's see what this is. My amazing unpackaging skills. It's a blow-up crown. I'm using this. I wish I had the skills to blow this up in like 2 seconds, but obviously I don't think anyone does. But it's an inflatable crown, so if you want to be the king from Burger King, I don't know why, but you got the crown because it looks just like his, because it's basically, it's, you know, it's gold, but it's like plastic, so it looks kind of brownish. But that's pretty cool too. We have this little Game of Thrones Stark Sigil USB flash drive. That's actually really freaking sweet. aside from the fact that it's Game of Thrones, I don't watch Game of Thrones, which I know is probably gonna give me a bunch of downvotes. I just haven't started it. That's the only reason. And I know the new season just started. That, man, that's actually really cool. This feels like solid wood. This is actually an amazing USB. Yeah, I'm gonna be using that like crazy. I might not use it. I don't know. That just looks cool by itself, even if it was just like, here's a little Game of Thrones sigil. That looks really cool. It feels, like I said, it feels nice. It feels like, it's that kind of plastic that feels like wood. I know it's plastic, but it has a good, it has the wood design and style to it, and it feels a bit like wood. Even when you hit it, it has a nice little feel to it that's like, obviously, faux wood. But that's actually really cool. It does not say how many gigabytes or megabytes. Hopefully it will at least be a gigabyte and not stop at megabytes still. But that's pretty cool. It's a Loot Crate exclusive, of course. HBO, the home box office. So that's really cool. I have to say that of the little bit that I know of Game of Thrones, I do love this sigil. This, and there's obviously a dragon on here, which maybe they thought was a bit too obvious and too too much dragon based. You can't go all dragon just because it's fantasy, even though no one would complain because dragons. But that's actually really awesome so far. I don't know if that's my favorite thing yet, but that's definitely really cool. And of course, we got some more Game of Thrones in here. We have, oh, that's actually cool too. We have sigil magnets for the different houses, and that's actually pretty awesome. Let's go through this. We have, Winter's Coming, of course. Hear Me Roar, the Lannisters. Ours is the Fury, and then Fire Blood, or Fire something. There's like a tiny little Fire and Blood. So I'm like, I can't tell what that says in there. But this looks pretty cool if I can possibly get it open. Boom. Yeah. So this is nice. It's one giant magnet, but these are all cut out too. I don't know if that'll show up at all, but all of these come out. So that's actually kind of cool. I might end up giving this to someone or possibly putting it up on eBay if that'll even sell. But that's actually a pretty cool little, pretty cool magnet. Odds are, if you wanted this, you'd probably take them out because it has all the info, like here's the copyright and Dark Horse Comics and this and that. We have, of course, the Loot Crate pin, which is naturally a map with an X marks the spot and like a tiny little tower on it. And then lastly, of course, we have our random piece of cardboard. We have our Loot Crate magazine for the month, and I'm going to go straight to the Mega Crate for this one. I saw a little bit of what was in there, which one of them I believe was a gaming PC, and that made me super yeah. Crap, that's even better than I thought it was. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 freaking things in this month's Mega Crate, and that makes me incredibly jealous, far more than any of the other things. So just to make all of us mad and jealous, they have the Asus blah 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 LED lit LCD monitor, 2 of those, so you like a good gaming setup, you get 2 monitors with that. The Razer Black Widow Chroma Clicky mechanical gaming keyboard, which has, in the picture it has a bunch of different colors going through it, so it has all the colors of the rainbow. You can set up different keys to have different backlights on them, which is actually pretty awesome. The Razer Death Adder Chroma multicolor ergonomic gaming mouse, so a gaming mouse. Custom Witcher 3 wrapped iBuy-Power PC, which is pretty cool if you can see it in the picture. And that's not bad. Power PC has good stuff. My laptop that I use, I just got from them recently, and fortunately, it's around the same price. It says 2,000 plus. This is a desktop, and not a laptop. But well, it says PC, but it looks like PC is the same thing. Desktop. Gunnar Intercept colors. I don't know what the heck that means. EVGA GeForce GTX 980 super clocked ACX 2.0. So that's basically I want to say the GPU for it. So, and those are good gaming GPUs for anyone who doesn't know. And then of course, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and that's just pretty cool. So that just makes me incredibly jealous. Apparently, the Gunnar Intercept colors are these little glasses right here. I don't know what that means in any way, shape, or form. Maybe they're 3D glasses that just look like normal glasses. I don't know. I have no clue, but that's an amazing looking Loot Crate. Definitely perfect for a fantasy. I like this little picture in the back right here. But this is nice. This is a cool little Loot Crate. It's actually interesting because I wasn't sure what to expect in the fantasy crate because I'm not like huge on fantasy. Like there are a couple of things I know, most things I don't. Of course, here are some of the pictures from the past couple of months, I believe. So people got their bugs, people have their little money figures, people have their even from last month the covert Loot Crate exclusive looter cards and stuff like that. But this is definitely a cool crate, and here's the inside of the box for you guys, right there. So that's a nice one. It has its own little, the Loot Crate sigil. That'd actually make a really awesome shield if it was real, because it actually looks kind of cool. But this is actually a pretty cool crate. We got another t-shirt, which I think everyone's going to love that. Got a bow tie, which I don't dress fancy, so it doesn't really, unfortunately, that's not going to play too much for me. And even if I do, I'm going to go with the actual tie that they did for Black Tie Geek, because it's black and white, and I pretty much only wear black, aside from my hat. The crown, I don't know when I'm going to get to use this, but for some reason that excites me. I have no idea why. Princess Bride playing cards, obviously a regular deck, 52 pickup if you want, with Princess Bride pictures kind of scattered throughout. We have the sigil for Game of Thrones, the Stark sigil, USB flash drive, and doing a Loot Crate thing. We have the magnets from Game of Thrones here. You like Game of Thrones?
Yes, sir.
You want these magnets?
Alright, cool.
Yes. So we got those. Those are his now. We got the Harry Potter bag tag, 9 3/4. So like I said, these will probably be all over random conventions and stuff. Of course, the pin and the magazine for the month. Overall, I definitely say it was a pretty cool crate. I pretty much love everything that was in this. The only thing I won't use are, of course, the magnets, which I just gave away. And admittedly, the bow tie I'm not going to use. I'll wear the shirt. I tend to travel so light that I don't even need this, but I definitely love it. I think it looks really cool, and it's obviously durable because it's actually meant as a bag tag. So I'll probably just tie it on my little duffel bag, even though I don't need it on there. USB, once I check, I'll probably add an annotation just to randomly let you guys know. Although if you're watching this, it's probably because you have the crate, so you probably already know that. But this is definitely a cool crate. Of course, I want to know what your favorite item was throughout the crate. Anything you guys might have thought would have been in here, because I'm surprised actually that there's nothing video game based as far as fantasy goes. Like they have in the Mega Crate, you can get Witcher 3. But I was actually really surprised that there was no like gaming based thing, unless it's from the shirt, unless that's from the fantasy game. That I don't know, because I like even video game wise, I don't really play fantasy stuff. But I was actually a little surprised by that. I was, really shocked. The biggest thing I was thinking was, of course, like World of Warcraft, because that's that, or maybe even Diablo or something. But I was kind of surprised that there was no real big gaming stuff. But everything that is in here is definitely pretty awesome. So I loved it. Like I said, want to know what you guys thought about it. So please, comment below. Let me know your favorite item. What you guys thought about the crate. Obviously, because like I said in the beginning, I had to start it. Kind of bootleg because I don't have my little wireless remote. So I got to get up here and turn this off. But thanks for watching, everybody.